So some artistic flavor. Yes, make a circle. Okay. Yes, spread the mat fully, it is. Fine, how are you? You can spread the mat. Spread it, that would be better. We have started. Yes, we have started early, but it is okay. Nothing to be serious, keep smiling. Oh, you're going for meditation. It's a very serious thing. And if it is serious, then there is no peace and happiness.
Just reading on a few more. I'll let you know when I'm
Yeah. In the meantime, can I talk? Of course. Okay. To take permission. When you are overwhelmed, then you ask your honey, can I talk? And when you are in love, so you said, okay, let me talk. You see that point? Yes, I'm Girish. No, you can speak loudly. Don't worry about it. Don't create it. So, not too much of introduction about myself. I'm Girish, has been teaching all this stuff, meditation, mindfulness, for the last 38 years. I have been to the United States just 9 years ago. It was only because of the research into meditation and mindfulness practices. United States has issued me a special visa. And they granted me citizenship within a couple of years. So, that much is enough. I will understand, and then... So, may I have your introduction, and what is your expectation? I always start with that. And then I'll summarize, and we'll start our journey. Is it okay? Mm-hmm. If it is not okay, then let me know. Yes? Yes, sir.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah. So your name and what is your expectation?
My name is Jonathan Zisman, and I really don't have a lot of expectation. I'm just here to learn whatever I can learn.
Wonderful. You are already in meditation. What is it?
My name is Caitlin, and I'm here to hopefully get a little bit better at meditation.
Little bit better. In what way?
To stay a little bit more focused.
Focused. Okay.
My name is Jazz Deal, and I'm here to learn about meditation. I've never meditated.
You never meditated?
I've never had any experience. I think I probably have in some way. Try to be mindful and thoughtful and concentrate on that. But never, I guess, this Zen moment.
Zen moment.
That's what I feel.
Yeah. That's very good. You have given me... Come on. No, nothing to be sorry. Keep smiling. Take your mat and be here. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah.
My name is Robin Lee, and I'm just here to expand my knowledge of meditation.
Expand your knowledge of meditation, not experience.
And experience.
Okay.
In every way possible.
Okay. No. Yes, come on. You can come here. Yes. How are you?
My name is Deborah, and I'm here to quiet my mind
Quiet your mind.
so I don't have anxiety,
Okay.
stress.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. How about you?
Good morning, my name is Corinne, and I'm here to, almost the same as her, learn to stop all the chatter.
Yeah.
So that, improve focus and
Focus
learn
and
savasana and be in the present and not thinking about my grocery list.
not thinking about it. Do we think in deep sleep?
I don't think I've slept my entire life.
Really?
Seriously.
We'll talk about it.
My name is Lisa Kapp. I'm here to learn about meditation and hopefully become more focused, calm when things are crazy.
Things are crazy or my mind is crazy?
But
I like it. How about you?
I'm Paul Campbell, and that's my better half.
Better half. Yeah.
I'm here to learn.
To learn, yeah. Nobody says, they always say better half. In India we say that we are scared of our spouse. So that's why we say it's a better half. No, but you are not, because you are smiling. How about you? How about you?
My name is Victor, and I'm here to learn from you, expand my experience in meditation.
Experience in meditation. Very good.
Good morning, my name is Joseph. I'm here to expand my experience in meditation. I've done a number of workshops before with my teacher.
Okay.
And I'd just like to see and hear a different perspective.
Different perspective. That's really good. Being open-minded is one of the prerequisites of journey into meditation. Angelina, you can introduce me. Yeah.
I'm here to just continue the journey. I've been with Girish for about 3 years now.
How about you?
Hi, I'm Olivia. I don't know that I have expectations. I'm just here to observe and learn.
Yeah, I like it. No expectation, you are already in meditation. That's very clear. So we'll understand that. How about you?
Good morning. No, I'm just curious. I heard about meditation, but it's interesting for me what the state of mind will be if you go to meditation. Just for more in scientific point of view, and interesting.
You want to know about scientific aspect of it.
I'm curious about it. I've heard about it, but I know that you go in this meditation, you go like in deep yourself.
Yes.
And it's interesting.
It's interesting.
How deep I could go. And what I find out.
Yes. Deep until you find yourself. That deep one should go.
Hi, my name is Retrain. I meditate in the Vipassana tradition.
You Vipassana, yes.
So I would love to learn more.
Love to learn more. Thank you very much, my friends. The entire 60 minutes, I'll talk about 5 to 7 minutes. We'll go for meditation for about 35 to 40 minutes. Depends on you, not on me. Why it depends on you? Because I'll constantly observe you where you stand, and then I customize those practices for the group. So every session will be a customized session. Normally what we think that, just close your eyes. Do you remember the popular definition of meditation? Mindfulness? You may Google as a teacher. Type mindfulness, paying attention non-judgmentally. Yeah? And we try to stress that. Just think of it. Can I pay attention non-judgmentally? The moment I make that statement, my mind is constantly thinking whether I'm judgmental and non-judgmental. To be very fair. So 60 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes of brief understanding. That is how the tradition of meditation continued for 6,000 years. And once we complete that session, then we will share our experiences, good, bad, high, low. Why? You are responsible for it. I am free. Don't be so serious, my friend. Because I cannot own responsibility of when you eat your food. One follower went to my master and he was always massaging the feet, that's a traditional way of paying respect. No, sir, I'm doing your service. And my master was, he said, this guy's become a follower. He doesn't want to practice. So after a month he said, no, sit at a distance. No, master, I want to serve. Oh, really you want to serve? Go to restroom for me. What the master says, you have to do this. In the same way, the meditation. So now, brief understanding in the first section. Easternwisdom, which I call, it is 6,000 years old. 3,000 teachers. 3,000 texts. Whether you say Vipassana, whether you say that you have done some meditation, Zen you talked about, or mindfulness or meditation. Buddha is one of them. 3,000 teachers and 3,000 texts. They all followed the same fundamentals. The principles, the basic understanding, the basic philosophy is the same. But every master gave a different practice. Why? Because individual is unique. Our mind is the same, but our temperament is different. I'm giving you the basic understanding. You told me that you're open-minded. So you have no expectations. Two people have no expectations. So just accept that and then you see that. I don't know anything. I carry forward that tradition, the way I learned from my Himalayan master. So that is why we say that there are thousands of practices of meditation, but meditation is one. The expression are different. Approach is different because of you, because of your temperament. She has been with me almost for the last 3 years because of her problems, challenges that she faces. So you will say, why she has been there for 3 years? That's a big question that I'll answer. Why don't I learn in a single session? It's a journey. So second point comes, the meditation is a journey. It cannot be a destination. The moment you make it a destination, you convert that into a scientific format. So here lies the difference. And you can just let me know whether your mind has grasped this statement. Science aims at discovery of objective reality. Eastern wisdom or meditation aims at discovery of subjective reality. Did you get it? Objective reality, subjective reality. So in traditional approach, we say meditation is a discovery of your real self, and the science is a discovery of non-self. What is non-self? What is not you? Look at the science. This is the marvel of the science. This is the marvel of the science. This is the marvel of the science. Outside, what is not you? You got it? Simple. So first thing, that meditation is a journey to the self-discovery. But I know myself. Yesterday I was there in the Best Buy shop and show me your ID. So I jokingly said, I'm alive, you don't trust me, you're going to trust my ID. That ID is still the non-self. Do you understand that point? Mm-hmm. We recognize ourselves as a father, as a mother, as a professional, as a woman, as a man. Meditation helps us to discover who we actually are. Got it? It follows 3 basic principles. Today I will pick up only 3 principles. But before that, I want to clear your head so that you can go within. You talked me in detail. There are 3 principles. It says learning the principles as it is. See the universal principles. You go and study science. So you learn the principles as it is first, law of gravitation, and then we expand it. Then we want to prove it. It is really a fact, it works. Clear? Same way, the one great master says, Shravanam Mananam Nididhyasanam. It's a Sanskrit word. So Shravan is learning the principles as it is. Second is contemplation. What that means? The contemplation in the tradition means you have to remove the doubt and make the mind very clear. What is meditation? Or what is the subject matter discussed? Is fair? Third is the regular practice with the wisdom. And so once you practice regularly, you change. The life changes. One more thing, clear the doubt, and then I'll talk 2 minutes for about meditation and we'll go for it. How many of you see the difference between mindfulness, vipassana, and meditation? How many of you think that they all are different? They are different. Thank you. You also feel they are different. The word mindfulness was present in the Old English language. That means to think, to contemplate, to analyze. It was the Richard David Thomas in 1924 went to Sri Lanka as a British scholar and a great master later on. So after learning meditation, he came back to Britain and he was in search of a proper English word to define meditation. So he started using the term mindfulness. He explained further, what is mindfulness? Correct meditation. Anyhow, you have to understand that part, that there is no difference whether you say it is Zen. Approach is different. Meditation is same. Meditation is same. You rightly discussed about it, that how deep we can go within. Do you know how much depth we have? Then we can go within. Yeah. So last thing, that the self, we have to discover self. She is right, we have to go within. Going within, living within, awakening within. I always use the 3 phrases. In today's journey of meditation or mindfulness, we will not do anything. Okay? Will not do anything. Are you doing anything now? Huh? Huh? Thinking. Yes. Yes. So let the thoughts continue. Are you thinking about me or her? Then I will know whether you love her more than me or you love me more than her? But anyhow, so doing nothing means that you start working on the mind. And that we will follow in a practice. Second thing, guided meditation or guided mindfulness. What is this? What is guided meditation? We'll have a lot of intellectual understanding because seems to be a beard guy who's a teacher who's going to guide you. No. In traditional, sir, are you serious? Yeah, yes, keep a smile, don't. Guided meditation means that you borrow the mind of a teacher and keep your mind aside. Simple. You are driving and I'm sitting. That is for the guided meditation. You are listening. You go with me. You understand that? Guided meditation simply means don't go into the big intellectual discussion and understanding, and then I have understood, then you did not understand anything. You'll end up with more anxiety. Borrow your mind, borrow my mind. I'm teacher only until the class is there. After that, no teacher live. You're okay? Keep a smiling. Somebody told me I'm very serious. That's why, I'm listening to you seriously. But still you can have a smile. First thing, borrow my mind, keep your mind aside. I will explain you every step. But we will show that we are not doing anything. This is one of the many approaches expressed in the form of a Zen, even the Vipassana at a higher stage, that you do nothing. You are just sitting. But then we will understand. Second, don't create any fuss that no, I have to sit like this. I've been doing it for so many years, so I can sit it for 4 hours. There is no other issue. You can get any position. You want to lie down? You can lie down. Okay, you want to sit? You can sit. Because it's a journey, the longer period of practice. So therefore, whatever is the most comfortable position, you have to do it. Last thing, you have to tolerate me because I have to speak. So get ready. Get ready. Sit or lie down. Make your mind very clear. What is that clarity? If you cannot sit for another 40 minutes, it is better to lie down and do the practice. Don't start creating a fuss. What will happen after 10 minutes? It will not become meditation, it will become pain meditation. So don't do pain meditation. Right? So if you can sit for 30 to 40 minutes, come well enough. If it is not, lie down. And you can put the questions to me and I'll answer what these teachers have spoken about it. Today's journey is what I say, what I include in the program, which I call the layman's guide to mindfulness. So sit or lie down, make your body comfortable, and close your eyes gently. Close your eyes gently. Today I'm just, move from the one step to the other, and I'll point you out. Be comfortable. Being comfortable means what? Move the mind on the neck joint. Feel the sensation. When you feel the sensation in the neck joint, let the mind know that you are comfortable. How it knows? You know it. Someone told me that I want to get more knowledge about meditation. So you know it through your experience. You know it through your experience. Move the mind on the shoulder joints. You feel the sensation. Let the mind tell you you're comfortable. Done. And make sure that I'm going to guide you where you do nothing in the entire journey. And then we'll come out and share our experiences. So move the mind on the hip joint. Why I'm picking up the joint, I'll answer later. We should be into the practice. So now see, move the mind on the hip joint. You feel the sensation there. Am I forcing you to feel the sensation? No, it's your body, it's your mind. And if you are aware, you see, I'm helping your mind to maintain an awareness continuously. So when you experience that, the mind says you're comfortable. When you are comfortable, is it really necessary to move your body during the entire journey? You know the answer. And if it moves, what it means? The body is not comfortable. The mind was not there. So whose responsibility? Move the mind on the ankle joints. Feel the sensation. Be comfortable. Being comfortable. Second point in the first step is being carefree. Where is being carefree? We have a US 1 highway and you are standing across the highway, you are watching the traffic moving. So we have a mental traffic of the past, the present and the future thoughts. Continues to move. That is the highway. And you are different from that highway is what I'm saying, being carefree. You do nothing. That is how it is explained as let the thought come, let the thought go. I trust you are comfortable and there is a natural stopping of the movement of the body. Why? You know the answer, because you are comfortable. And you are carefree. And I always, the 3C I use. So being casual. Being casual means what? Natural. Means what? You are natural only when you know your real self. Natural state of the consciousness is also known as the mindfulness. So I'm sowing a seed of the mindfulness, looking deep inside the heart. When Master says, if your mind starts moving, diving deep within, and then it stops, the mind never stops. You experience, you discover your real nature. The first step is done. We did nothing. Make sure. The next week we will be doing a lot of things to go into the same state. I'll give you totally a different program. The first step is awareness of the body. Now here the people use the term scan the body. Can you find your real self while scanning the body? Answer is no. So it's a different way. It appears same. Move the mind on the head and the neck. Just be there. Feel the sensation. Just experience the sensation and observe and experience if the sensation has become deeper. Not because of your doing, but because the mind is returning from outside to inside. Mind is very close. That conscious awareness is very close to the body. That increases the sensation. Our goal is to bring the mind closer. What we think, I'm scanning the body. Let the doctor scan the body, we need not to. Look at the right arm. Move the mind on the right arm. Feel the sensation and become aware. Simple. We are not doing anything. When you have read and understood, you have acquired the knowledge that the mindfulness is not doing anything. So we are starting from that. How the body moves? Because of the mind. Move the mind on the left arm. Feel the sensation. Just an awareness. Move the mind on the chest and the belly. Just be there. Feel the sensation and become aware. The goal is to move the mind from outside to inside, to help the mind to live within. Living within awakens you. Move the mind on the right leg. Be there, feel the sensation, awareness, the mind on the left leg, sensation and awareness. I asked you a simple question, what is your expectation? And based on the answer, just I customize the practice of today. I'll point you out that. Look at the entire body. In that field of awareness, you are comfortable, you are carefree, you feel the sensation, you are not doing anything. At the same time, the thoughts may be going and coming. Let them come and go. Moving to the next step. Let us discover. I didn't tell you to keep the body still, but what happens when the mind withdraws inside? We experience the body is an instrument of the mind, isn't it? Yes. Look at the head and the neck and discover and experience the sensation and the stillness. I'm guiding you today's journey of meditation, teachings of a master who lived around 200 years before the Buddha was born. We'll talk about it. Move the mind on the right arm and now discover there is a sensation that deepens and there is a stillness. And this stillness is an attribute of the mindfulness, not the mind. And if that happens, you are with me, you are doing a guided meditation. Just recall what I said. Move the mind on the left arm. Just be there. Experience the sensation and the stillness. No, but I have a lot of thoughts. Let it continue. Highway. Look at the chest and the belly. Feel the sensation and experience the stillness. Look at the right arm. Sensation and the stillness. So don't worry about sometime when I repeat, I have to take care of the entire group. It's a live session. Move the mind on the right leg. The mind looks at the right leg. It feels the sensation. It experiences the stillness, the left leg, sensation and the stillness, the entire body. Our experience is the sensation is deepening and the stillness. As a byproduct, we experience some kind of relaxation. Relaxation is not the goal of any mindfulness. The goal of any meditation is to discover that the real self, my true nature. But we accept, okay, relaxation is there. Look at the entire body. Move the mind slowly from the top to the toes. Sensation, with your permission, if I add experience of relaxation and the stillness. It is there. Remember, we did nothing. The moment the body moves, let you become aware. And the moment you become aware, the body stops moving. If it is moving, it wants to come out. The body is made up of matter. How can it move by itself without the mind? So just have a subtle awareness. I'm not asking you, not enforcing any discipline. Okay. Guided meditation, you remember. And I use the 3 phrases: going within, living within, awakening within. What is this within? Let us explore. Head and the neck, what is outside? Sensation, relaxation and stillness. Look inside the head and the neck. Oh, I see simply the space, it is okay. I see the emptiness, okay. I see the darkness, it is okay. I see the thoughts are moving. Everything is okay. Why? Sense organs are one-sided windows. They always open outside. They don't open inside. So without doing anything, you see that what you have to do, you have to see whether you are living within or not. Let us see again. Right arm, what is outside? At present it is sensation, relaxation and stillness. And inside. So when there are thoughts, they are projection of the objects perceived by the senses. You say, okay, I know. Inside it cannot be, but still you are with it. Suddenly you experience emptiness. It is a projected darkness by the mind. It is not exactly the emptiness. We'll talk about it. Just be there. Left arm outside, sensation, relaxation and stillness. Inside, it is you who knows it in terms of whether it's a thought, thank you, emptiness, okay, chest in the belly, outside. Outside is sensation, relaxation and the stillness inside. You know it. You're inside. Whether it is emptiness, okay, accept it. Darkness, okay. Thoughts are there, okay. Right leg. In the beginning of the session, you may have variety of experiences. Your body may freeze down. You feel the sinking of the body into the floor, rising up, have visions and colors, the positive sign. At the same time, you may undergo an experience, the mind will complain about the body, it will try to change the position. Just maintain an awareness. Look at the right leg outside, you know. I need not to say it is sensation, relaxation and stillness. Look inside, just be there. I just came at 7:30. I was asked to come at 7:30 today. It's the first session. The door was closed. I was peeping into the studio. That is the way. Doing nothing. Look at the left leg. Sensation, relaxation and stillness. Inside, being there, you know, it is within you. The entire body, from the top to the toes. Inside, look inside the heart or the head. Just be there. We did nothing. When we share the experiences, be very clear. You know that you did nothing. I am not saying you to control your mind. I am not saying you to focus your mind. Be very clear. Focusing your mind is doing something. I am not saying you be non-judgmental. Based on the traditional teaching, that definition cannot be accepted. So now you are there. Now we use, and we will move into that state. What we use? Living within, being in the present moment, being mindfulness. We always use it. What that means, that will be our next step. Really? Yes. In one way. That is only one way. There are thousands of ways of this. So based on your responses, I want to do that. But we are doing nothing. Become aware of this room. Room is outside you. Become aware of the space in the room. Awareness of the room and the space and the people with whom we are making a journey. Everything is outside. Again, awareness of the room, the space, the people, and an experience of the sensation, relaxation, and stillness. This is how the mind perceives what is outside. We make a journey consciously. I will not guide you anything that will put you into unconscious or the subconscious domain. We are together. So from outside to inside, the room, the space, people, and then you see the mind experiences the sensation, relaxation and stillness. This is outside. Look inside. Then we encounter the breath. Is the body moving? Who moves the body? The mind. Why it moves? The mind complains about the body. So mind is already engaged in the body. Are we going within? Make it totally easy. You should understand through your own experience. So now look inside the body. We encounter the breath. Look at the breath. So now see, in the field of awareness, room, space, people, sensation, relaxation and stillness, breath awareness. What is deeper than the breath? You may have certain thoughts. Don't change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. I didn't say it. So looking, Deeper than the breath are the thoughts in the past and the impression. And what is deeper than those thoughts? Just an awareness. It is the space again. When there is an expansion of the mind in the field of awareness, of the room, the space, the people, sensation, relaxation and stillness. Inside is the breath awareness. The thoughts are there or not, and the space. Traditionally we say living within. We also say living in the present moment. When there is not an awareness within, how can you live in the present moment? Being mindful, it means that there is something more in that particular moment in your life. I'm using the phrases that will make a real sense to you. Now, just a tweaking that I will take up in detail in the next session. It is the mind that perceives outside the body and inside the body. Am I the body? No. So there is nothing inside and outside. Yes. Yes. That is another way to discover what it means by living in the present moment, my friends. You're learning from your own experiences. I'm simply a pointer. Now, when you are living within, a big challenge comes. Let the mind continue to live within for an awakening. And why the mind doesn't live within for longer period? The Buddha says the mind is impure, that leads to suffering, that moves the mind outside, that leads to forgetfulness. The same thing another teacher says in a different expression. So how to sustain, but without making any effort? So the next step, and pay attention. Keep aside your learning for a while. You have learned, you all are intelligent, I appreciate it, you have joined, but be open. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Why? We are not doing anything. Look at the breath. Let us discover a new understanding of breath mindfulness. In the tradition, we have 52 different ways to be mindful of the breath. I'll be including one or two today. In the state of sensation, relaxation, and stillness, you are aware that the mind is living within, and you are looking at the breath. In that state, in that field, you are looking at the breath, and you experience the breath is moving in and out. First point of awareness. Now see those 52 points. But I'll only take up 2 or 3 points only today. The second point of awareness, when the breath goes in, you feel the sensation, the breath comes out, you feel the sensation. What is the third point? You are aware that you are not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath in the state of sensation, relaxation and stillness and living within. This point was translated in our country as to pay attention non-judgmentally. In my understanding, it cannot be approved. But we continue with those things with the traditional understanding. So now return again. You are in the state of doing nothing. Your experience of sensation, relaxation and stillness, living within. From there you are looking at the breath. Three-pointed awareness. First, breath is going in and out. Second, you feel the sensation of the breath. Two, second, pointed awareness. I'm not asking you to focus, please. Third, no change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath of which you are aware. You know what is going to happen if you are aware that you are not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath? The body will never move. What it means? The mind will continue to live within. What it means? You'll be in the state of mindfulness. In this journey, why we do it for a longer period? To help your mind to succeed in a much shorter period. You may undergo a variety of experiences that you can share. You may experience sinking of the body into the floor, rising up. That is your experience. Visions and the colors, the tingling, the numbness, they all have their own meaning in the journey of meditation, my friends. We did nothing. Be very clear. I did not ask you to do anything. The Google teacher is full of that definition. We translated that into our experience. We are not doing anything. Awareness of the sensation, relaxation and stillness in the body. Awareness as if you're living within. From there, three-pointed awareness of the breath. First point, the breath is going in and out. Second point, feeling the sensation. Third point, no change. I'm simply looking. One of many definitions of mindfulness is the right perception of what? Of the reality. Samyak smriti. Another understanding of the mindfulness, the word is used in Sanskrit, samyak, the rightful. Right memory. Memory of what? Of our true nature. The memory of the mind changes. Memory of the consciousness never changes, my friends. Traditionally, there is a recitation of certain chanting in the mantras. If you are living into that state of the mindfulness, it deepens your experience. So I'm going to use every time certain recitation. Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. It really means let there be peace, peace and peace. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. The literal meaning of this, I take refuge in Buddha. But what is the essence? The essence is, I take refuge in awakened state. Buddha is a Sanskrit word. Both means awakened. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Last but not the least, please don't make a hurry. We will follow totally a different approach of returning from the journey. What is our normal way of returning? We start, rubbing our palms. So we bring our mind very fast at the physical level. We don't want to do that. So let us follow it. Bring your mind to the right hand, right palm. Feel the sensation. Move the mind on the left palm. Feel the sensation. Now you see you are fully aware. And now raise both your palms slowly. Bring it on your eyes. Cover your eyes with both the palms. There is a total darkness. In that darkness, open the eyes inside the palms. Ask yourself, now it is your turn. I did a lot of gossip. Bring your hands down. Now it is your turn to talk, to share your experience. It's a play and a fun. Always remember, it's not a big deal. Come on, Seth. Now it's your turn to speak. Good, bad, high, low. That is yours. I'm ready. How are you, Olivia? Hard to move, but yes. What about the mind? Mind was relaxed, calm?
Yes,
Relaxed and calm? Yeah, it's a journey. It's the first. My friend now is really deeper with it. She asked me the question. You're deeper. This is your experience. No, but anyhow, just for the reference from the traditional wisdom. In deep sleep, we are neither the body nor the mind. We are nobody. We are nobody. In deep sleep, we are nobody. That is why we experience deep peace and happiness. That is why. What is meditation? Another definition. So when I become nobody, then you are in the state of mindfulness. As long as you are somebody, how can you be? Well, that's how I give the class. How are you? Yeah. Good? How are you, my friend? You discovered. You have to tell everyone what it means by living with him. But you feel good? Bad?
I feel good. You wake me so early.
No, I'm sorry, I woke you up.
It's not like I'm dreaming, but I heard your voice.
You heard my voice.
I heard your voice.
Too far.
Sometimes I don't want to hear your voice.
That's good. I like it.
And it was...
It's a good, relaxed.
Very good.
Very good. I'm also good? No, I'm just kidding. How are you?
Timbre of your voice.
Temper of my voice.
Yes, it's
I can borrow my voice to you. Yes. How are you, Tatiana? Good? What is good? I'm good. You are good. Practice is good. Experience. I'm sorry. The way I present, you have to be very clear. If there is a clarity, you learn more. Second principle. Who is good? Practice, experience, you are good, I'm good.
Experience.
Okay. I'm okay with it. How are you?
Very good. I took the focus on the body as we move to the different body parts. I looked at it in a different way as opposed to looking to the
Scanning way, no.
exterior portion of the body. I was feeling more of what was inside the body, of what was moving, and you can see the energy
Wonderful.
moving back and forth.
That's a deeper state. You're already in a deeper state. Wonderful. Wonderful. We'll talk about that. What is this energy? What exactly moves? I can answer you in Sanskrit, but that's a long. Chale vate chalam chitnam nishchale nishchalam bhavet. Now this brain is already crazy after those things. How are you, my friend? Victor? Good?
Yeah.
What is good?
Well, the experience.
Okay. Yeah.
I have the experience of meditation, so I know what to place myself. I was drawn with outside of myself by your guidance, because you were throwing concepts and things that were stimulating my intellectual mind, so I couldn't remain in my...
But you feel, it's a journey. Sometimes what happens, one is the mind, the other is the intellect, the third is the ego, and the fourth is the mind stuff. So these are the functional aspect of the mind. And all the four functional aspects are different in every individual. So it picks up the responses. So once you continue the journey, it will happen. How are you, my friend?
Challenged.
Huh?
Challenged.
Challenged?
Sure.
What is the challenge? Did I ask you to do anything?
No.
Where is the challenge?
That it's not you. I would get to where I felt like I would be able to just not do anything, and then there would be interruptions.
So after some time you felt relaxed, and then again who challenged you after all? Let me know.
I think some of the exterior noises.
Exterior noises. Yes, those noises are more important than my noise. Thank you, my friend. Now I have understood. It's a matter of simple awareness. Let everything happen externally. Sometime he said, are you listening to me? So sometime, you have to ignore, Yes, I'm listening to you. So you're listening and still you're not listening. Don't do to her. The same way you have to do to those noises. Everything has to occur in the field of awareness. We'll talk. How are you, my friend?
Good.
What is good?
It's relaxing.
Relaxing?
And I thought, yes.
You have to guide him. I like it. How are you? How are you, my friend?
I'm fine. I became extremely cold.
Yes. Yes, continue.
And each time I found myself drifting, I was pulling myself back to you.
Yeah. You see that simple answer and understand. If you don't understand, ask me the question. You are driving a car. Okay? You're driving your car from the work to the home. At the same time, you are thinking. Right? Does your thinking changes the route you land up in the office again? No. You reach your home. Yeah? So that driving part is the field of awareness. So when you say, I was drifting, that drifting was only a thinking. You have to continue your journey. Did you pick up? You continue the journey. The mind is driving you to the home. At the same time, you're thinking. But still you reach your home. Yeah? So I say, let the drifting be there. Don't try to control it. If you control your drifting, you have started doing something and you will miss the mindfulness. It happens. It takes time. How are you, my friend?
Very relaxed.
Very relaxed?
And my mind is clear.
Promise me you will remain relaxed until the next session.
Well, we do need to practice every
Yes.
day, don't we?
Yeah. Vilni, how are you?
Great.
Great?
Yeah. It was interesting. So as you were sort of starting out, I sort of surrendered to what you were saying. And every time you were talking about the body part, it almost felt like a circular motion with my body.
That's wonderful.
And so I was going with that energy, feeling it. But I also had the same sensation of feeling cold at some point.
Yeah.
And wanting to come back and
It was difficult to return.
The cold kept fighting, and I kept wanting to find that warmth. And then you started chanting, and that was beautiful. And that vibration just kind of had a different connection.
Wonderful. That is what I was, I never expect, but that is what I want to hear. It's not me that is chanting. It is your mind was so deep that the chanting affected. I don't own that responsibility. I told you before. So it is a success. And another point that next time you have to cover yourself. Sometimes you feel extreme cold. When the mind withdraws suddenly inside, when you are in fear. You know what happens? But here are you in meditation. Also happens. Sometimes you feel very sweating. Sometimes you feel cold. So that is because of the energy. You told me, it says that in one text it says we have more than 72,000 energy pathways. So where the mind goes, that brings a variety of experiences. We'll talk. How about you?
I felt incredibly relaxed.
Incredibly relaxed?
Yeah.
You have to remain relaxed until the next session. Promise? Yeah. I'll ask everyone from your home, you have to give me the number.
Initially the thoughts were coming and going, and it was comforting to hear you say it's okay to have the thoughts come and go, but then I found that deeper calm.
Deeper calm.
And it was wonderful to just stay there. And at one point I did realize how heavy, I just felt like I was melting into the ground.
Melting, yes. These are the variety.
Because I haven't felt that sense of peace in my life.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah. I'm also beautiful.
I'm sorry?
I'm also beautiful. Thank you. Good. How are you?
I'm looking forward to next week.
Yeah. What happened?
I felt challenged also because I felt like...
What was the challenge? Did I ask you to do anything? If I ask you to do anything, then you should be challenged.
I just felt like my mind was wandering. I was hearing you, but I was also focused on other things.
Yes. It's okay. Sometimes that is how it will help me customize. It is for your benefit. Because when you share the experiences, everyone share the experiences, it helps me. Okay, next program I have to customize. Why? I have to hammer your mind. How your mind is not listening. I'll make it, sure. Provided you are ready.
Yeah.
But the last thing should I tell you? If the mind is not able to follow in this journey when we did nothing, it is the same mind when we do something, mind says, no, I cannot do it. So maintain that awareness. The next time you have to do what is told you to do. You'll succeed. Keep a smile. How are you, sir?
Well, it's very clear that there are 3,000 methods and 3,000 scriptures.
Yeah.
As the most unique guided meditation I've ever been at. After 15 minutes, my foot still fell asleep.
Yeah. Let it sleep. Wonderful, yeah. Oh, so academically, yes. My master always told me that you should keep at least 2 or 3 texts every month. You have to repeat it. Just even for the sake of understanding. So you get a new meaning every time. Every time you get a new meaning. The last thing. This today's journey was based on one of the greatest masters who lived little before Buddha, whose name is Ashtavakra, who taught his disciple, Yadi deham prathakasyachiti vishramyatisthasi adhunaiva sukhi shantah bandhamukto bhavishyasi. What it means? Yadi deham, if your awareness separates the body from the mind, that happens in deep sleep, and allow the mind to rest within, you can be in peace and happiness here and now, within no time. So I translated that into few steps. That's how I gave this. What is your expectation in the next week? Last question. Ready? What is your expectation next week? We'll finish the session.
I have no expectation yet.
You're already in meditation. Live without any expectation. And so, thank you very much, my friends. And I thank you because you guys tolerated me. You are wonderful. You tolerated me for an hour. You see that?